Well, so far the phone seems to be working. So if we lose signal or if the video is kind of choppy, that's because I'm having issues with my my phone still. And I'm not sure whether to do a factory reset or just get a new phone. But anyway, it should be okay. Hopefully. Now, if this doesn't work, then I'll do it directly on YouTube. Okay? But today should be a kind of an interesting topic, because I did the live stream on Wednesday. It's called being a target. Now, what I mean by that is being a spiritual target. Okay? Being a target for something that's in spirit. Okay, like an evil, negative energy that they love to target their prey. That kind of scenario. Now, I want to share with you that there are 3 different kinds of targets that I want to share with you. Okay, one is a physical target. The other one is a mental target. And the last one is a spiritual target. Okay, well, the first one I want to talk about, okay, is the physical target. Okay, and that meaning your physical body. Okay, now, as a lot of you have probably already seen in movies and stuff like that, or on TV somewhere, that for people that suffer from different kinds of ailments, okay, people that suffer from arthritis or chronic arthritis, people that have fibromyalgia, people that have other kinds of physical ailments, people that have mobility issues, and also the elderly as well. They need their walkers, they need their wheelchairs or whatever. People like that they, for example, okay. Do you pull? It depends on what you mean by do I pull. And I have no idea what that means. But now, just to give you an example, okay, you get someone that has severe mobility issues. They can't get out of their house easily, or they can't get out of their house quick enough. Okay, and let's say that there's a negative energy that's tormenting them. Okay, and they can't get out as quickly as as they'd like to, and in some cases they can't get out at all without the assistance of someone else. Especially if they live in an apartment or a home where they need So you depressed? I don't know. I'm not depressed. Are you? Okay, we got a troll in chat. It's gonna give the boot. There we go. Okay, yeah, we had a troll in chat. You always get people like that. They don't join the stream to learn. They just join the stream to act like babies. So what do? You boot them. Anyway, let's say you got someone that's being tormented in their wheelchair, and they have to use a wheelchair. Okay, well, they need someone to help them to get out of their apartment or whatever. So it's not that easy for them. Okay, it's quite difficult for them to get out of their apartment, their house, whatever, because of their physical ailments and that. And also someone, let's say if they have a broken limb and they have crutches and they want to get out of their house extra fast, they can't. So that, to an evil spirit or a negative energy, that is a physical target. Okay, they're vulnerable because they can't get out fast enough. Okay, let's just give you an example. Okay, now, and that's the reason why that whenever they go into a house and they say, "Oh, it doesn't feel right," it's always a good idea to have someone there with them to help them in case they do need to get out. It's always a good idea to have someone there, especially if you're in an area where you know there's activity, spiritual activity, okay, and it's not nice, okay. It's a good idea to have someone with them to help them in case they do need to leave in a hurry. Okay, just saying. Now, the second one, okay, now this is kind of the sensitive topic to some people, and that is being a mental target. Now, what I mean by that is people that suffer from depression, chronic depression, anxiety, bipolar, people that have very low self-esteem, people that, some people may suffer from different kind of ailments like schizophrenia, and that all these different kind of ailments that they suffer from mentally, okay, or to a negative energy, that is a real mental target, because if that person says, "Oh, I'm feeling something bad around me, and I feel really bad, I feel uneasy, I feel sick," okay, well, they may assume that the way they're feeling is attributed towards their mental condition, okay, and not something in the ether, okay. So, because people, don't realize that if that person is feeling something negative, okay, they don't think, "Oh, well, I wonder if they're saying that there's something negative around them." They don't think of that. All they think about is, "Oh, it's all up here," and that. So, and when it comes to a negative energy, to them, that's a plus for them. That person becomes a real target because of their mental ailments, their mental state, and by the way, I just want to mention, I mentioned this in the stream a couple days ago, that for people that suffer from really great depression, really great anxiety, and that for those who kind of give up, they don't really want to live anymore, they can't stand all the abuse, they can't stand the torment, they just want to end it all, and that's where some people actually get thoughts of suicide. Okay, well, for anybody that has thoughts of suicide, okay, I would say before you do anything drastic, okay, contact a professional. Okay, they're trained to learn, they're trained to listen and learn as to what you're going through. That way, they can get it off their chest, and because after all, by ending your physical life, it really isn't going to make the bad stuff go away. And because I've seen some people, they've taken their lives, okay, they're from the physical body, and now they're in spirit body, they're still being tormented by this negative energy. Okay, the only difference is they're no longer in the physical body. And I've seen that so many times, and that where people, they think, "Oh, I'm going to end my life, this life isn't worth living, I'm being tormented too much," they take their own lives. They come out of their physical body and they're still being tormented by this negative energy. So really, there's really, to me, I'd say talk to someone, contact a local suicide prevention organization, talk with them, tell them what you're experiencing, and they might be able to come up with an answer for you, and or they come up with a solution, or they might come up with some help for you. Okay, there's always hope. So suicide is not the answer. Okay, I've seen that so many times. Okay, now that's the mental target. Okay, and also for people that are very jumpy and stuff like that, people that people that are anxious, and that can that can make them an easy target as well. You know, anxiety, and believe me, going to a haunted location where you know there's something negative, and you're feeling anxious already, okay, that's not a good combination. My advice to you, let's say if you suffer from depression or anxiety or bipolar or whatever it is that you suffer from, and you want to go to a haunted location and then just check it out, just look around, I strongly recommend for you and that to get proper spiritual protection. Okay, be prepared with the spiritual protection, spiritual armor, ground yourself, and by that those negative energies, they can't attack you as much. And see, you're really no longer an easy target because you've got all that extra energy. Oh, I have bipolar. Yeah, actually, well, first of all, I'm very sorry to hear about your dad. I went through the same thing myself. And if you find there's anything uneasy or anything negative around you, and it's really bothering you and stuff like that, and that, try meditation. That's what I do. Try meditation, and that it puts up your spiritual defenses. And sometimes if you feel there's something around you, but it doesn't feel negative, it feels comforting. It feels, that the energy around you is there to take care of you. That could be a loved one come back to say, hey, everything's okay. Don't worry about me. Everything's fine. And that, in that case, that loved one will probably end up, helping to protect you as well in spirit. Yeah, I would definitely say try different kinds of meditation and grounding yourself. Try that. And by the way, on my YouTube channel, I do have a video on meditation. Okay, that'll help you through all the bumpy times. So check out my channel, and now my YouTube channel. Okay, you go to my TikTok profile. Okay, on the link it shows Instagram and YouTube. Okay, go to the YouTube. Okay, look for meditation or empath meditation. Okay, and it will guide you through being properly protected, being properly grounded, having spiritual defenses up, and I have a whole slew of other topics as well that you might be interested in. And that, yeah, actually, something, when it comes to your father, he might be your spirit guide or guardian angel, and then one or the other, but if you feel him around you and you feel good about it, you feel comforted, then chances are that's him there taking care of you. But even though he's in spirit, he's still taking care of you. Okay, but like I say, he could be your spirit guide, because everyone has a spirit guide, a spiritual guide. Okay, and it's usually through just miss physical body. Yeah, same here. But like I said, and if you feel him around you, don't be ashamed to call out to him. Say, Dad, I feel your presence. Thank you for coming back. Chances are, he's going to respond one way or the other. Now, if he does something that scares you, he doesn't mean to. It's just he's learning how to communicate. That's all. Okay. Now, that's the being a mental target. Okay. Now for the spiritual target. This is where really meditation really comes in strong. Okay. You go into a location. Okay. You feel a negative energy around you, and you feel uneasy. You almost feel a little bit threatened. Okay. That means that you haven't got your spiritual defenses up. Okay, you haven't protected yourself. You haven't grounded yourself properly. Okay, so before you go out to a location, or before you go into any place that you know there's activity, and that, try meditation, proper spiritual protection, proper grounding through meditation, and that does wonders. Because once you've got yourself full protection to that negative energy, you are no longer an easy target. Okay, it's those who don't have that kind of full protection, those are the ones that are an easy target. And believe me, when it comes to these negative energies, and that they'll look for a weakness anywhere, whether it's physical, mental, or spiritual. And you know, it's not a nice thing to feel when you feel targeted, you feel threatened. I know, I felt the same thing myself. And then I talked to him and write letters. I have my own post box for him. Actually, believe it or not, keeping a journal on your experiences with your father is actually a good part of healing, as well as keeping your relationship with your father alive and strong. So I say that is a brilliant idea. Okay, don't stop. Okay, because like I said, you know, you're keeping your father's memory alive. Sure, he's in the spirit body, he's around you, and that. And by the way, my guy just told me to tell you that when you're writing those letters, okay, your dad is watching. He's watching you put pen to paper. And at times, he thinks it's comical, but cute. You know, he loves the idea. So whatever you do, don't stop. Okay? And even if you ask him to give you a sign, sometimes it's either a feather or a penny or something like that, to acknowledge him there, and a little bit of physical evidence, and that you could try that. And that, but if he does do something to let you know that he's around, he'll try not to do something that will jump you, scare you. And that rather, he try to do it in a very loving way. How he's going to do it, I haven't got a clue. And it's just a feeling I'm getting right now with the guy. This guy's absolutely amazing. Hey, do you want to come over to my place, watch a movie? No, that's okay. And what today? Movies with Jeff. I'm sorry, but that's not today's topic. It's not socializing. It's about being a target. And besides, I don't think my wife would appreciate that. Okay, so thanks for the offer, but no, thank you. And besides, I don't know where you live, and you don't know where I live. Okay, buddy. You have a tub in the living room? Oh, that's good. I suggest you use the tub a lot, because I feel a lot of dark energy around you, Jeff. So I'd say do a lot of bathing, and also I suggest you to meditate as well, because I feel some dark energy around you. So I would suggest you get that taken care of before you invite anybody over to your place. Okay, because they're gonna feel it. Because I feel it on this end, and it does not feel good. Okay. In fact, hold on 1 second. Oh, come on. You feel targeted? How do you feel, Jeff? How do you feel targeted? Do you feel targeted physically, mentally, or spiritually? And also, where you're living, do you know the history of the house? Do you know if anybody's passed away in your house or in your neighborhood? Spiritually, Okay, well, there could be an energy either in your home, and that, or they're attracted to you somehow. So, Jeff, I would strongly recommend for you to. Okay, well, you see, the thing is, Jeff, you might not know this, but in the spirit world, in the spirit world, they see you as a light beacon because you've got an interest in it. Okay, what I strongly recommend for you to do. Well, you see, if you feel targeted, okay, there's got to be a reason why that you get those feelings. Okay. Okay. Got a lot of trolls in chat today. Holy crap. And that, I would say try meditation. Okay, and I've got videos on YouTube and that cover meditation. And what that will do is that they'll put your spiritual defenses up and keep the and they won't look at you as a target. Okay, that's my suggestion to you. And also because I feel some dark energy around you, especially within your aura, that by meditating you can actually push all that negative energy out. Okay, and grounding yourself as well. Because if you don't, you're bound to feel very quickly, very tired very quickly, or very drowsy very quickly. Okay, that's spiritual drainage. Okay, so try that and see what happens. Because if you try meditation and that, check out my YouTube channel and check out my topic of meditation. Okay, or go to YouTube, type in spiritual meditation, and try that. Because there are different types of meditation, not just one. And that, try it, okay? But you've got to, Jeff, keep in mind, you've got to be open-minded about all this, okay? Because if you do this and you're mocking the whole thing, it's not going to work because you haven't got the proper mindset, okay? You've got to be open to whatever's around you, because that's all part of meditation, is connecting you to the spirit world, as well as doing it as kind of a personal inventory kind of thing, getting all that dark energy out of you. Because I see that a lot. But like I said, keep an open mind. Okay, check out my YouTube and if you like what you hear or like what you see, please subscribe. Okay, I really appreciate that. Okay, so anyway, people, I'll be posting this on my YouTube channel in a little while, and what to do, everybody will see this video on my YouTube channel, and then I'll have the thumbnail there. Actually, the thumbnail will be a target, now because the direct messages on my TikTok account has been disabled. TikTok didn't say why they disabled it, but they did. So if you want to email me, okay, it's empathmedium2019@gmail.com. Okay, so if you want to email me and then if you've got any questions, please feel free to do so. But like I said, go to my YouTube channel and I've got something like 145 videos covering a whole slew of different topics. Okay, which I think you might find interesting. So anyway, people, I got some grocery shopping to do, so I'll be back hopefully next week. I'll be doing on Wednesdays is StreamYard off of Facebook, and on Fridays I try to do TikTok, which I post on my YouTube channel. Okay, and it covers the topics of either the paranormal, spiritual, or mediumship. Okay, so if your interest is the paranormal or spiritual stuff, okay, those are two of my favorite. And then I do mediumship for those who are like myself, mediums and that. So anyway, thank you going. So everybody in chat, thank you for joining me. You've been absolutely brilliant, very supportive, and I really appreciate you supporting my channel as well as my TikTok channel as well. And I'll see you next week. Okay, so let me know how things go, Jeff. And if you want to email me, go for it. Okay, so well, take care. All right.